Well now guys, we're over at my lake, or my pond. I got the camera set up on a tripod with an umbrella over it. Got myself a makeshift poncho here. Hopefully the camera won't blow over if it gets windy. Try to sink it in the mud here a little bit. I brought a spinner to try for some bass, and I bought the stuff to try for bluegills with those cut little Seco worms. So let's give it a shot. Let's hope this camera doesn't fall over. We'll see how it goes. The rain has pretty much stopped for now, so we'll save this in case we need it. And sorry for the camera shaking, it's the wind. I have an umbrella over it for the rain. This way, more comfortable without that thing on. We'll switch up to that whopper plopper here. Basically just throwing it out there, letting it sink down, kind of jigging it a little bit, slow reeling it in a few, jigging a little bit, let it drop. Again, just kind of pulling up that slack. So, a lot of times on that drop, I feel a quick little tug. Like I said, if I had some bigger bluegills in here, I probably would have already landed. Finish that video that I stopped. Oh, got one. We got one, guys, we got one. We actually, yeah, that's a decent, that's a bass. We got a bass, guys. On a little number 6 hook. Let me see if I can get him out. Oh, he fell off. Oh, guys, we missed him. Oh, I should have the net over here. That was a bass about this big that bit that. I was wondering whether or not he was hooked good because of the small hook. That was a bass, guys. He almost got that all the way off of there. He felt pretty heavy. I thought either that was a big ass bluegill, but it was a small bass. We got this whopper plopper here. Give this a shot. First cast with the whopper plopper, guys. Let's hope we don't lose this guy. That has to be the first fish I caught with a whopper plopper. We got him. Look at that, guys. That's my first time ever catching anything on a whopper plopper, but I just basically put these in my bag, like basically about a week ago, and we got hooked into the, come here, nope, 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 watch out, I think he's off now, alright, good, hooked up my net, but I didn't get, let's not lose him, come here, look at that, and I told you I got some small bass in here, little dinks, but look at that, he nailed that whopper plopper on my first cast. First time ever catching something on a whopper plopper, so pretty awesome, guys. Let's get him back out there. All right. Okay guys, this wasn't the way I planned on catching a bluegill, but somehow this whopper plopper got me a little bluegill. Told you they're small here, so that's hysterical that I actually got him right in the back of the head here. Look at how teeny weeny that thing is. It's about the size of the lures I use here for bait. If I had a little bit bigger hook, I'd throw this on a little hook and throw it out there and let it swim around. I'd probably catch a bass on it, but we're gonna keep him for bait. The whopper flopper did quite good, but I'm gonna switch back to the gold spinner for a little bit, throw something different out. Got one. Alright guys. Let's see if we can land this guy. Oh, he's really fucking good. We got it back. Not losing. On the gold spinner. Oh, gold spinner bass, guys. So we got a bass on the whopper plopper, and now we got one on the gold spinner. Gold number 2 blue fox, or number 3 blue fox I should say, right on the side of the mouth there. I had a feeling that might work. That's a little bit better one than the last one for this pond. But look at that, 2 bass in the rain. Probably my best day ever catching bass. And the rain's picking back up again. Awesome. So we got a bass on the spinner, the whopper plopper, and I had a bass on this this little worm jig for the bluegills, but I lost them. So it would have been almost 3 bass today. I guess that'll wrap it up for us now that the camera went flying. Getting soaking wet and windy, so thanks for checking out the video. Glad we caught a couple of bass. I'll see you guys in the next one.